Hello, my name is Danielle Sanner, and I'm the owner and one of the main instructors at Find Your Fire Fitness Studio located in Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania. So I wanted to share with you the meaning behind my studio name and logo, as I've had some people ask, so I thought it would be a great opportunity in our Fuel for Thought to discuss. So 2 years ago, when I was in the development process of the studio, I actually hired a company to help create the name and the logo design. And during our initial conversation, I said I want it to be fun. It's going to be an inviting environment, a welcoming environment. I said, most importantly, I said my background is in hospitality and it's in academia. So I said I want to take those two concepts of helping others and teaching others and fuse them together to create this memorable experience. I said we will give them a great class, but I said the feeling that they feel as they come in and they leave, I said that's most important. I said I want my logo to be bold. I want it to be fun. I want it to be memorable. So we went back and forth for about a month, and just unfortunately all the suggestions that they sent me were just not connecting. So my husband and I, Chris, were having dinner one night, and I was telling him my frustrations, and he said, what about Find Your North? And I said, oh, I like that. I said, I love the concept. I said, we all have to find that fire within us to do something. And at that moment, I dropped my fork, I hit the table, and I said, that's it. We have to find our fire within us. So that's how the name of the studio was born, Find Your Fire Fitness, over a simple conversation that my husband and I were having over dinner. So with that, my logo was next. So I took 3 images that I had found. I worked with my graphic designer. We fused them together and my logo was formed. So I wanted it to resemble a flame, but to be more creative. I have a creative twist on it. So during conversation with a friend, I was sharing this with her, and I said, I'm just working on the color. And she said, why don't you take the color from an actual flame? She said it burns hottest at the core, and then it goes into your oranges and yellows and reds. So that's exactly what we did, and that's why my logo is blue, orange to red. And it's the same concept with my studio. The studio is the core, and when people come in, they feel that heat. They feel it inside. And when they go out, they're producing that heat through smiles, and it's a catalyst effect. So just like a flame produces heat, we can fulfill, uplift your spirits, and when you leave those doors, you're producing that smile and positive energy for others to feel. So we had the logo, I have the name. I was actually going through some paperwork one day on my desk, and I found a letter that my brother had sent me years ago. And it was, he included a quote from Mac Anderson. And this quote is on my wall when you walk into my studio, and it just kind of brought everything together. The quote says, what happens when you believe something with all your heart? Belief fuels enthusiasm, and determined enthusiasm explodes into passion. It fires your soul and uplifts your spirits. For me, as well as my other instructors, this studio fires my soul. I have done a lot of things with jobs. I've been in a lot of careers that I've been very blessed to have, but this by far fulfills me. Every single day I wake up, I am so excited to come to the studio and teach classes and just be in that environment, because my clients fuel me. Teaching classes fuel me. If I'm able to help somebody put a smile on their face, definitely gonna sweat, help them in their journey. We all have different stories, and sometimes I don't know the stories coming through the door. And sometimes I won't ever know the stories, and that's okay. If we can be that place to help each client in some way, somehow, be inspired and maybe just get through the day, get through the week, or just help them reach a goal, that's what our studio is here for. That's what Find Your Fire Fitness is all about. So when we say we want to help you find that fire within, we truly mean it. We are here. Each of my instructors are here for you. We welcome you to come to class. We want you to come to class. We want you to be part of our environment. So if you have any questions, please reach out. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in class real soon.